Good evening, everybody, and a Happy New Year. This Bible Ponder, the first of the new year, is also going to be our Zoom discussion. So I'll just talk for a minute or two just to remind us of the past series and kind of what we'll be moving on to discuss just now over on Zoom. The details of that call are in the comments and on the original post for this video, so just check those out. You can even click the link and hopefully that will work just fine for you. So in our series just leading up to Christmas, we looked at Matthew's presentation of Jesus's genealogy and also Luke's. And so for Matthew's, we looked at it over 2 weeks. The first week was looking at how Matthew constructs it over 3 sections and how the numbers may or may not add up, as Matthew might have us sort of think on first glance, and kind of what he's tried to do in terms of the promise fulfillment of Abraham and David and return from exile and all of those things that set up the themes for the book of Matthew. And then the second week we looked at the women presented in the genealogy and why they're there and why their stories are significant to us still today. And then after that, we looked at Luke's presentation of Jesus's genealogy, how it's wildly different than Matthew's and what that kind of means. We talked about it on Luke's own terms, how Luke is kind of presenting a sort of different angle to the story of Jesus than Matthew is going for, and why Luke's genealogy there kind of fits what he's presenting. And then we kind of combined the two to talk about the differences, and we brought up this word inerrancy, which comes out in some realms of theology as an idea that the biblical text, or maybe the original documents of the biblical text, are inerrant or without error. They are perfect, they're flawless, there are no mistakes, there's nothing wrong, every idea presented is right, every bit of wisdom is perfect, all of those sorts of ideas. And that's an idea that some Christians in some parts of the world hold to. And we talked about why just holding up these two genealogies shows us, pretty clearly that they're not identical. So one of them is either not the right genealogy, or you have to really jump through a lot of hoops to try and explain why it's not wrong. And so we talked a bit about why letting go of this idea of inerrancy doesn't destroy any part of faith and doesn't destroy any part of theology, but can actually strengthen it and allow us to wrestle with the biblical text and to wrestle with how we interact with God through the biblical text. So that was what we kind of talked about. And that is, I think, what I want to maybe have us get into a bit more in the Zoom discussion is how we interact with the biblical text, how we think of Scripture, and how we think of scriptural authority and its rightness, and how we interact with that in our own lives. And I think that's an important discussion for us as believers, as Christians, especially moving just continually into the 21st century. So we'll hop over on Zoom. We'll discuss about genealogies. We'll discuss about inerrancy and authority and scripture and all of those sorts of things. Looking forward to the discussion, and I hope to see you over on Zoom. See you soon. Bye.